Hello, my name is Jay and welcome back to my Tech Vault. Today I'm going to talk about why I recommend and why I tell people not to buy the RTX series graphics cards. Now obviously I don't want to be like people hating on me because I'm saying don't buy something new. Please hear me out because there's a lot of reasons and a lot of different individual things that we've seen in the past. Not to mention that there's been some poor implementation. Don't get me wrong, I think ray tracing, great idea, love it. I think it's the next step in gaming for sure, but there's a lot of problems with the RTX 20 series cards at the moment that really throw it into question, and I personally would not recommend buying them. Now obviously there's a couple simple ones, like the price is completely outrageous compared to what you're getting. The performance is about maybe 15 to 30% above a 1080 Ti, the 2080 Ti, and yet you're paying almost double the price. A little bit more than double, and the Founders Edition card's a little bit more. So there's that, of course, and that's obviously simple stuff you would already kind of expect. And obviously, if you're interested in buying something just to have the best and greatest, this is not going to be a card. The 20 series is not necessarily going to be a card that's going to be the best and the greatest. And please hear me out in this and watch this video to the end. So first off, in the past, when we've seen new implementation of features, we've seen some stuff come out, some of the past graphics cards that have added new features, but the first card that has these new features isn't really the best. They have a lot of they're just adding the features on, and they're just kind of adding those features there so that people can use them, but they're not really the best they could be, and especially at the standards where they kind of need to be for gaming. We've seen that in the past. And especially since we have we just got our first RTX title that actually supports the ray tracing feature, not the advanced AI feature. Please keep that in mind. There are two separate things. There's RTX features that have the ray tracing, and then there's RTX AI. The RTX ray tracing is what we're going to be talking about today, what I'm referring to. So we've just got our first title, and keep in mind this graphics card has been out for a bit. So it's really interesting to see that we've got cards coming out that don't even have all their features yet. And so what I mean by this is yes, if you're going to go out and buy this card, or not this card in particular, this is a 1080 Ti that I have actually from my brother's computer. This is a box that I built a while back. But basically, if you're going to get a card, get something that has the features supported, but not only supported, but supported to good standard. Yes, this card or the 2080 will play, 2080 Ti will play 4K at 60 FPS, yes, but if you're going to buy something, especially when you could easily get a 1080 Ti, have a slightly worse performance, and do the same thing, you want to buy something that has these features, and the features are, at that same level. So what I will be really expecting to see, if this follows anything like we've seen in the past, anything from the past generations of the Nvidia cards, or anything in the past generations of the AMD cards, I will expect, if it follows a similar trend, like the multiple times this has occurred, we will see the next gen series, the Ryzen 30,000 series, 2000 series, I don't know, Ryzen 3000 series, we'll just say the next gen of these not the Ryzen, why am I saying Ryzen? I was talking about that video earlier. Nvidia series, to the 3000 series, yeah, I'm talking about Ryzen 3000 processors. Yes, that was a different video. But the I did it again. Nvidia 3000 series, basically we would expect to see a lot more ray tracing performance, probably up to the levels, or maybe substantially see a better increase so it would actually be performed. Now, another thing I want you all to keep in mind is that right now Nvidia is doing something a little shady. They are trying to get rid of, or they're kind of ending production of the 1080 Ti, and kind of forcing people, if they want to go for 4K 60 FPS gaming, they really need to pay the extra really high amount. What they're trying to do, if you haven't seen, is they're actually stopping production of the 1080 Ti's. They're trying to push the 20 series out and say that's kind of the only way you get the high-end gaming. And if you haven't noticed, they stopped production. And then of course the 2080 or the 1080 Ti's are starting to kind of really go up in price, and you can't find them anymore, causing even more people to go crazy and trying to find them. They've actually jumped up a good bit in price recently, the 1080 Ti's as well, and you thought the cryptocurrency mining was pretty bad. So if you're not familiar, that's kind of something to look into, is that if you're interested in getting a 20 series or a 4K card, the 20 or 1080 Ti's are really starting to lose a lot less of them on the market, and that's also something kind of shady that they're doing, which really kind of makes you wonder. But so basically why I was saying that the 28 series should, I don't recommend it, is because it's not a good value. The features aren't there, and as of at the moment, it's a lot of questionable realization, I guess, on the frame rates, and with the ray tracing on, if you're going to buy something and you're just going to do 4K gaming or something along the lines, it's the 10 series is substantially better just for, I mean, the gaming aspect for frame rates. And if you really need that RTX feature, I mean, that's something you want to go for, then yeah, but it's definitely not worth the price. And just for, you know, the average gamer that's not trying to go for something completely crazy, it's definitely at the moment. Now also keep in mind at the time of this video, there is no, it's just, it goes down to 1070 or 2070 and there's nothing below that. So 2070, 2080 and 2080 Ti, there's nothing past that. So if something else comes out, that kind of changes the point of this video a good substantial bit. But thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and as always, check out my channel for other cool tech related news, tech unboxings, computer builds, things like that, and goodbye.